Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Watkins' Bills going up against Browns Steelers. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 7 matchup.
Bills on EA Sports. We welcome you to Orchard Park, New York for today's game.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. For kickoff, Bill, it's all yours before we get the game started.
Well, Jim, let's start this way. The old cliche we hear all the time, let the game come to you. Hey, that might have been getting good 20 years ago, but not anymore. Now you got to go out there and take it. Which team is willing to take some chances to win this game today? That's the one that's going to win.
Brown's going to be deep here for the opening kick. The Bills ready here for the kickoff. We're underway here. Brown's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Murray's coming out now. He's been very good this season, and it shows with his quarterback rating that's over 110. The Steelers come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Murray's got it in the gun. The reception by Antonio Brown. Going to take it the distance. That's his first reception today.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 29. The Steelers line up in the pistol offense. 1st and 10. Handoff made. Tackled down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Steelers offense, starting with the offensive line that knows how to look after its quarterback. They have not only protected him, they have freed him to lead this team down the field with a dangerous passing attack. 2nd down after going to the ground game the first play. Toss to the outside. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
1st and 10. Gives it to him again. And he gains maybe 3. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Bills defense, how many extra possessions can they get today for their team as they specialize in taking the football away. Breaking huddle at the 13. Murray's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. They better hurry to get the snap. From the shotgun. Brown had it but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance to blow it all the way.
The Steelers now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. They bring in the extra tight end. And it's knocked down.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Should be what we call a gimme.
He converts here on the field goal try. That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the first quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it.
And here's a quarterback coming onto the field who has plenty of experience under his belt.
Yep, there's no doubt. He is the man in charge, and he shows it just the way he handles himself, and that's why he plays so well. That's why he's in this game today.
Anderson's lined up as the single back. First down at the 20. Tackle made by Jones that time.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff.
He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Here's the Bills offense, starting with the offensive line. It's a dangerous bunch. Currently 4th in the league when it comes to rush yards per game.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6.
The Bills bring in an extra tight end for this play. Finds his mark. Gains 16.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Anderson's going to take the handoff from the eye. Here's how the Steelers' defensive lineup. They've done a great job against the pass this season. The Bills doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. The Bills snap it at the 41. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. From the gun. Makes the catch in open space.
That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
The Bills come to the line with an empty backfield. The Bills have it at the 44.
Brings it in. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Coming to the line at the 37. 2nd and 3. Surveys. Did not get both feet down.
If you're a defensive back in the NFL now, you got to be alert for the deep passes down the field, because not only do you got to play it well, you got to make sure you don't have pass interference.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
Press coverage all the way.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Catch made.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Coming to the line at the 27.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
The Bills from the 27. Anderson's handed the football.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
The Bills snap it up at the 26. Makes the catch. That's a gain of 7.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
Third down and 2.
Anderson's taking the handoff. Picked up a couple that time. The Bills on offense here to start the second quarter.
Mounting a serious drive. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 2 on that play.
Play number 13 coming up on this drive. Second down and 12.
And now here's the toss. Anderson's marked down at the 19.
Nice job that time by the defensive end. He's not fooled by the run play. He holds his position and makes the tackle.
Third down and 12.
Anderson's the receiver on the screen.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
With the second quarter just underway, they've gotten back to even thanks to the field goal.
That's right. You know what you do? It gives you confidence when you kick that field goal, and here's why on the offensive side. You go, well, the defense hasn't stopped us, or they didn't stop us. We were able to drive down there and get that field goal.
The Bills setting up here for the kickoff.
Brown's got it on the return. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Steelers step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
The Bills defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 21. Martavis Bryant makes the catch.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4.
Get ready.
Will go ground. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
3rd down now.
Get ready.
Takes it from the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. With it. And with no options, he goes ahead and throws it away.
Well, every play is not going to be a masterpiece. This time the quarterback broke out of the pocket. He doesn't find anything he likes, so he makes a good, quick decision, gets rid of the football.
2nd down now. Set up screen. They knocked him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
This is 3rd down. The Steelers line up. Split backfield. Murray's going to take it from the gun. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet, in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
1st down and 10. The reception by Martavis Bryant. 3rd catch today so far. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
1st down following the long play. Toss to the outside. That picks up 11. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting 1st downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
The Steelers have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20.
Let's go.
Now 1st and 10.
Another running play.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning.
Get ready.
Out of the shotgun. Reaches out and grabs it. Touchdown. Steelers put 6 on the board. Finding the end zone for the first time this season.
When you look back at every single game, especially on the offensive side, you win and lose games by how well you play in the red zone. That was an awesome job by the offense. They found a way to score the touchdown.
The Steelers were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive.
Cooks is not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. Anderson's ready to take the field again in what's been a subpar first-half performance so far, Phil.
Yeah, listen, he's ready to get some yards. I know that. He needs some positive plays to give him self-confidence. Even running backs, just like quarterbacks, they need some positive feedback to take advantage of that and really get moving.
First down at the 20. Gets it out for the completion. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. Second down, even after the completion.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
Has the reception all alone. That's his fourth catch of the day. First down here.
Well, even though it's late in the first half, I think this is a good job by the coach going to the hurry-up offense. Going to see if they can make a few plays and get down there and get some points.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Last second, wait till the receiver uses his hands, and once they go up, put your hand in between them and knock that football down. What a play.
That leads us to second down. Out of the gun. He has the grab. Third down.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
The Bills are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. This next play comes from the 30. First down here after the completion. From the gun. Had it, but dropped it.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Second down coming up. The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. Snap it out of the gun. Watkins has got the catch and the first. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Avoids the hit and slides.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
Only 10 yards to go to the end zone.
The Steelers lined up in the nickel. He'll take the snap from the gun. That picks up 7.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
Stepping up to the 3-yard line.
The Bills come out and a bunch set. First and goal. And he's taken down. The Bills signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. This has been a long drive so far. Second and goal from the 9. And it's batted down.
This will be interesting to see how the defense plays this situation. They're up a touchdown. Will they be aggressive or play it safe? I know one thing. If they give up 3 points, they'll be very happy.
And he puts it through for 3. Approaching the half, and that field goal has to make them feel good about their play as they keep things close.
Jim, no doubt about it. What they're saying to the opponents, look out. This game is not over. We're going to be here all day long.
Bryant's going to run this one out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. We're headed to the half here in a tight, low-scoring defensive battle. I'm sure both teams will be making adjustments offensively coming out of the half. Larry Ridley's coming up next.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Bills are on the bad end of things right now after 2 quarters. The Steelers will be tough to stop, though, as they're in a groove after last week's win. All right, let's roll the highlights. Steelers taking the field for their opening drive. The quick pass, it's complete, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 45. Now early in the second quarter, Bryant's got the reception, and he ends up at the 49-yard line before he stopped on the play. Steelers now later on the drive. Bryant's got the catch along the sidelines. And the pass and catch will end up going for 21 yards. Continuing on the drive, Murray's on target here, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. That puts them up by a touchdown. So that'll do it for us. We'll go back now to Orchard Park for the second half.
All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. Watkins going to test the coverage this time. They'll mark the football at the 22. That return's good for about 24. The Steelers defense heads onto the field here to start the second half, looking for another stop, and once again to get the ball back to their offense as they're leading in this one here early third, Phil.
I like what they did in the first half. The defense goes in there at halftime. They get a little rest, so come out here and show that energy and take advantage of the situation and make some plays.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Steelers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Second and long. Catch made. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up. And when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
On the way, third down. The Bills come to the line. First down marker is at the 32. From the gun. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense. When they've needed to come up with a big stop on third down, Phil, they've been able to do it more times than not.
Jim, they are really well coached. They're giving them plays where they're in the right position to make the plays, and the players are getting it done.
Antonio Brown will return this punt. They'll mark him at the 40.
The Steelers know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Steelers really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense: screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything's working on the offensive side.
First down at the 40. He's taken down at the 42. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Let's go.
Toss play. Got a big lane.
That's a nice play at that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Murray's going to take the snap from the shotgun. It's on target to Martavis Bryant. Bryant's met after a gain of 8.
Steelers coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance. Even me, I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
The Steelers from the 27. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home, they stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Coming to the line at the 25.
Two tight ends on the field here. The quarterback with the give to the fullback. He'll pick up 7 this time.
The Steelers offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
1st and 10. Antonio Brown with the catch.
Steelers had a nice play design that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Murray's completion percentage 70% on the day.
Stepping up to the line at the 10-yard line.
The Steelers lined up. Everybody split out wide. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking.
3rd down on the way. Handoff. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. That's a gain of 6. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. This play call runs it across. Touchdown. And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side, but listen, no lead is safe in this league, so you got to be alert. Be alert for trick plays and things that you haven't seen yet.
The Steelers getting ready to kick it away. Cooks is taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. As the defense readies for the next possession, they have to be very satisfied with the way this game has played out. They've really minimized the damage done against them up to this point.
They're satisfied, and the offense, man, they're dissatisfied, heartbroken, whatever you want to say, because this defense and our man, the star, they are dominating the offense right now.
Going for the home run. And a flag comes out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The defense will take the penalty. Coming up, second down. The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They'll go shotgun here. Makes the catch in the open field. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nantz. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. The Bills from the 27. Flag is out.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Third down after the penalty. Out of the shotgun formation.
Wow, is that disappointing? You're down, and what do? You go out there and you just have 3 plays. None of them work. 3 and out, and you're still losing the game.
Antonio Brown from the 25.
And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line. The Steelers have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
Let's go.
First down at the 35. Murray's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. The Steelers take it from the 38. Screen on the money. Smith, the one who made the big stop. The Steelers have the football as the fourth quarter gets started. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
The final quarter begins with this snap. The catch is made by Lance Dunbar. This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down no matter the distance.
It's 3rd down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the first down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass. Nice execution, and they get the first down.
Murray's completion percentage 70% on the day.
Let's go.
1st and 10. They'll go ground. Tackle down at the 42-yard line. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
2nd and short following the run. The Steelers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Bryant's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's 5 receptions on the day.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Set up now at the 28-yard line.
Get ready.
First down and 10. He's wide open for the grab.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
Murray's now completed 4 in a row. First and goal. The ball is taken out of his hands.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Let's go.
Second and goal from the 10. Makes the catch. Wilson's tackled down after a gain of 7.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Murray's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Third and goal from the 3. And Steelers in for the touchdown. And that touchdown could have officially put this one out of reach.
Well, if it's not out of reach, it'll take 2 miracles to get back in this game by the defensive side. My gosh, they just gave up that time. They let the offense march down there and just score a touchdown that put this game out of reach.
Cooks is going to test the coverage here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Bills heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
First down at the 23. Got a big lane. Gains 11. 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Now first and 10. And the reception by Anderson.
The defense has a lead here in the 4th quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
After the pass play, gain 7. Second and 3 on the way. From the shotgun. Breaks free. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And now he'll slide.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
Here we go.
Second and 6. Good coverage by Harmon that time as the pass goes incomplete. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. The Bills will set up. The 44 is the first down line. Drop back, shotgun formation. And the throw, it's incomplete. The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 6 for the first.
Let's go. 1-9.
From the shotgun. Intercepted. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game. And also you get in all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
The Steelers have it at the 44. That's a tackle at the 48. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Let's go.
2nd down and 6. They're setting up screen. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
The Steelers take it from the 38. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run the football, make that clock keep ticking. And you go over these situations so many times in practice. You got to manage the clock, know how much time you got left. They've done that well, and just keep running it.
It'll be 3rd down. Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. Throws the pass. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Steelers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
1st down at the 20. Should have had it.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Second down and 10. Set up screen. And it's swatted away.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in a position like this, you can knock it down.
3rd and 10. Screen. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time. This will be a field goal attempt from 37 yards out.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
The outcome of this game is probably now all but decided, as that field goal makes it virtually official.
Yeah, I think it does make it official. They're going to win this football game, and you sit around now and you can just think about all the things you're going to tell the press and how great you are and what you did out there today to help your team win.
The Bills come out now with little time left on the clock, and they've got to be thinking, what could have been here today, partner?
Yeah, that's it. You know, Jim, these are tough moments, and what you do in a situation like this, don't throw any more gasoline on the fire. If you're the quarterback, don't take a chance and throw a silly interception that people are going to talk about. Don't fumble the ball if you get the ball in your hands as a runner or a receiver, and just get this game over with.
This will be the final snap. 1st down at the 42. Launches it down the field, and it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 10. And he's sacked, and that should do it. They won't get another playoff here. Nothing like being a little greedy in this league as the win streak adds another victory to the column.
Oh, you're right there. When you're talking about winning, everybody wants to be greedy, and there's a reason why they're winning. They're hitting more than the other team. They're hitting harder. They've wanted more, and a lot of times will has a lot to do with the outcome of NFL games.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. A pair of tight ends will be on the field today looking to do whatever it takes to give their team an advantage. It's the Jets going up against the Steelers. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 8 matchup.
We're under the lights here on Monday night, just moments away from kickoff here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms getting set for kickoff and a big primetime game headed your way. The lights are on. The excitement's building, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, it's a great environment when you talk about night games, and the players love it. They love being on the stage, showing everybody what they can do, and this is going to be fun to watch.
Browns, the deep back for the opening kick. The Jets setting up here for the kickoff. This game is underway. Browns got it. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Murray's going to be at quarterback today. He ranks in the top 10 for touchdown passes in the league this season. First down at the 26. Looking for some daylight up the middle.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
The Steelers have it at the 34. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line. First down here after the run. Murray's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. From the gun. And the flag is down.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Steelers decked out in a lot of pink, and we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. First and 20. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Wilson's met at the 44.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
The Steelers are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. The Steelers have it at the 44. Antonio Brown has the catch.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone.
Third and 2. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Coming to the line at the 46. First down at the 46. They're going to run it on the toss.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Coming to the line at the 24. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. It's complete to Martavis Bryant. Here's a look at the Steelers' offensive lineup. They've done a great job of converting on third down this season. So they complete that one, yet it's still second down.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
They'll run it off the toss. And pick up about 4. And now here's the Jets lineup on defense. They have been shredded this year by opposing quarterbacks who have found a way to beat up on this secondary. The Steelers have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. Third down and 2. Back to the ground. That's a gain of 6.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold him.
First and goal from the 10. Ladarius Green comes away with the catch.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. The give out of the eye. Marching down the field and taking their time. Third and goal from the 1. And that gains 1.
Third and goal. You don't get it in the end zone. What do? Now? I think you go for it. You call the right play. Give your team a chance to put a touchdown on the board.
He'll get it again. A first drive and a first touchdown.
Wow, it's early in the game, and that is a big decision by the coach. He goes for it on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown. Nice call.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Jets are ready to return the kick. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
I know this guy couldn't wait to get on the field today. They lost last week, that's one thing. But the way he played, he was awful. So he wants to get off to a good start and get things changed around.
First down at the 20. Gets the handle here. Gains 5. As We take a look at the offense for the first time today. They're coming off a big performance, putting up plenty of points last week, looking to replicate that performance today. Second down following the run. Sims is going to take the handoff now.
The Jets running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. Now looking at third down. Takes it from the gun. Wants to go deep. Almost intercepted. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
Antonio Brown will return this punt, and they get to him at the 45. Take a short break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Murray's running away from the pressure. It's intercepted. No one's going to get him now. Touchdown.
Hey, how about that touchdown? You're down 7. You're on defense. You go to heck with it. The offense can't get it done. So we'll get it done on the defensive side. Taking it back for a touchdown. Now we have a tie game.
Inside of the uprights. The Jets ready to kick it away. And the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Steelers bring their offense back onto the field here, trying to avoid a repeat of the mistake on their last drive, which was, of course, an interception.
Yeah, you're looking for a way to get that momentum back. And how do you do that with a good play call on first down? Catch the defense off guard, get some momentum on the offense, give your players confidence so they can let it go.
He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The Steelers come out with a split backfield out of the shotgun. And he hauls it in.
Jim, when you have a quarterback that is accurate as this guy is, when he sees man-to-man coverage, he is going to get to completion.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Murray's taking off. He's got a wide open alley. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
On defense nowadays, I don't care who's back there as a quarterback. You must be aware and not let them out of the pocket. Any quarterback in the NFL now can scramble out there and pick up some yards. Good job that time by the QB, and he gets the first down.
from just inside the 30.
The Steelers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. First down at the 29. And a flag comes out.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
Still first down.
Advancing it now inside the 40. First and 20.
They're setting up screen. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
The Steelers come out. Jumbo package on the field. Fullback takes the handoff.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The offense is still on the field right now. Fourth down, and they'll need to pick up 2. Back to him. The Steelers get a first down. The Jets defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's fourth and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
First and 10. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete.
The line of scrimmage is the 17.
The Jets defense now is going to go nickel. Murray's back in shotgun formation. Bryant's there to catch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Murray's just thrown his 15th touchdown of the season. And with that trip to the end zone, they're out in front here midway through the second quarter.
Ah, what a good feeling. You know what they want? They just want to, they would love to get in at halftime and still have the lead, because it just gives you confidence. It makes you feel good, and you can enjoy drink at halftime.
The Steelers were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular. And that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
Oh, and he was the best.
Sims is brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Jets snap it at the 31. Stands in the pocket. Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
Jim, I'll tell you, quarterbacks love it when the defense blitzes, because all they have to do now is find one receiver, make an accurate throw. He did that time, and that's why he got a completion.
Here we go.
First and 10. And he's forced to the ground. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. And now as we head back to the field, we've got an offense trying to get some momentum going before the first half draws to a close. The Jets have it at the 44. He's got the catch. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. It's third down coming up.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
Pulls it in. Gains 13. That's his first reception today.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
The Jets in the pistol. First down and 10. Amaro with the reception. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
When you play this cover 3 defense, just kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern at time?
Here we go. 38.
Now first and 10. Looking across the middle. Sims is marked down after a gain of 4. The Jets are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Jets now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. Second down and 5. Touchdown, New York Jets. He now has 10 touchdown passes on the season. Boy, things suddenly feel a lot different as that touchdown ties things, Phil, right before the intermission.
Oh, yeah, it just changes everything. It puts one team in a funk because they let the other team tie it up. And, of course, when you're the team that's behind and you score that touchdown to tie it up before halftime, man, that makes you feel great.
The Steelers set to return the kick. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Steelers will try to answer right back here with another touchdown. Both offenses dominating the game right now. It's been a while since we've had a drive that hasn't ended in a touchdown, Phil.
You're right, Jim. The offenses are dominating, and you look at the defensive players, they are truly on their heels. They don't know what's coming, and they don't know what to do.
With 2 hands, he has it. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
Murray's completion percentage, 80% on the day. The Jets will come out in the dime.
Get ready.
The Steelers snap it at the 31. Set up screen. And the tackle is made at the 41. The Steelers signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. The Steelers snap it at the 41. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Third down now. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. First and 10. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
And Brown brings it in. The Steelers have to take their final timeout. That's it. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. 48-yard field goal try on the way. An empty possession for the offense. Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw two defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Now let's get to it. As we look at the numbers, the only thing that really matters is that we've got a tie game. We'll have another half here to figure out who can come out on top. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. 4th and goal. This run stays up the middle here, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone. The Steelers now on top. 1st and 10. The hurry throw would be picked off. Jets take it back all the way for the score. The Jets tie it up at 7. We go to the second quarter. Murray's going to complete the pass from the gun, and he'll end up picking up 33 yards on the play. Later on the drive, quick pass and completion to Martavius Bryant, and this goes 17 yards for the score. That takes the lead up to 7. Jets lined up at the 20. Completion will be made here to a wide-open man, and he'd cap off the 9-play drive with a TD. Jets tied up at 14. Down to late in the first half. Green's found on the quick pass and catch, and he ends up at the 39-yard line before he stopped on the play. So that's going to wrap up our halftime report. We'll get you back now to MetLife Stadium, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms are home to call.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. The Jets are ready to return the kick. We're underway in the second half now. Which team will be able to open up a lead here? And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Jets heading back onto the field on offense. They scored on their last drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call. You know your guys are going to make it work.
First down at the 25. Makes the catch in open space.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
Sims is in the backfield. Sims has got on the handle.
Sims is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. From the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
The Jets take it from the 33. The Jets now move the chains. That's reception number 4 for him.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch. Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this. The Jets, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Another carry here. Sims is going to pick up the first down as he's tackled.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
First and goal from the 4. Tosses the football. Jets in for the score. Sims his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Phil, how big was that touchdown here midway through the third quarter to take the lead?
Well, Jim, I think anytime you start getting into the third quarter of football games, anytime you take the lead, it's a big deal because now you're going to start affecting the play calls of the offense and the defense of the other team.
The Steelers set to return the kick. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Jets lined up in the nickel.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. Screen. The catch is made. Tackle down at the 47. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They're setting up screen. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Get ready.
Midway into the third.
Bryant's got it. First down. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
The Steelers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Murray's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
First down here after the completion. Here's the handoff. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Steelers take it from the 33. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
The Steelers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half,
the Jets defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The receiver comes down with it. Somehow he outbattles him for the catch.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Murray's completed his last 6 passes. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Gets about 9 on the play. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Steelers know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good solid run that time.
Murray standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Dunbar, the receiving end.
The Steelers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Staying with the passing game on first down. And they get the sack.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick. And that's a big sack down near the goal line.
Get ready.
Second and goal from the 6. Fine. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Browns' 5th touchdown reception of the year. A little over a quarter still to play, and this game is all tied up. It's going to be a tense finish to this one, partner.
Yeah, I think it will be, but you know, I felt the tension from the coaches trying to tie this game up. My gosh, some of the play calls were awful. Finally, they relaxed, made some good play calls, and they got this game tied up.
He'll take it from the 4. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Jets come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback to call exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football. The Steelers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
2nd and 12. He's got the catch. Bradford's there to make the tackle. The Jets offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. The Jets have to get to the 33 for a first. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
Late in the game, the defense has to be aggressive. They are, this time on 3rd down. Tie football game late in the 4th quarter. They stay aggressive and they get it done.
Brown's got a chance this time. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
The Jets defense now is going to go nickel. The Steelers take it from the 33. Heaving it down the field. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. 2nd down following that incompletion. Set up screen. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
This is 3rd down. The Steelers need to get to the 43 to pick up a first. Snap it out of the gun. Wilson's got the catch and the first. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Murray's alone in the backfield. 2nd and 9. Green's got it on a pass that had some heat. Looking at the numbers, it'd be easy to say he's struggling, but that's 2 consecutive weeks, Bill, where he hasn't been a factor.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by it because he is such a good tight end. And I'll say this to the quarterback, give him a chance. Stay with him a little longer on the reads, and maybe he can get hot.
Pulls it in. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains. The Steelers, in a tie game, have to like their chances the rest of the way with the way their quarterback is playing. Murray's had a strong performance, and it's why this game is tied up at this point.
Yeah, a couple things you want to talk about this game so far here today. The quarterback has been outstanding. He's made good decisions, but the offensive line, my gosh, they are giving him time, and he is taking advantage of it. Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The Jets defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Murray's pass will go for an incompletion.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up 3rd down. Murray's got it in the gun. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good. That field goal puts them in a great position to win the game. The defense now will be rallying, trying to make a stop.
Okay, yeah, you know, the good thing is they got the lead. We're in the 4th quarter, but in the back of your mind, you have to think, wow, we really could have used 7, and you worry that that 3 points is going to come back to haunt you.
1st down at the 20. He robs him of the interception. He turns around and defends the pass. Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. Sims is in the backfield. With the contact, the ball.
It's like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long. I'll tell you what catches the defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Has his man, and that's a gain of 10.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
Antonio Brown from the 28. That's a gain of 6. The Jets defense comes out for the start of a new drive after allowing a field goal the last time.
Jim, they hope to play better this time. You take the information that you've learned from the last drive and go out there and correct some of those mistakes.
Get ready. Brad 38. Brad 38.
Time is beginning to run out here midway in the 4th. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Wilson's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out. 2nd down and 10. The reception by Antonio Brown.
The Steelers have been fantastic on offense today, and that's big for this team because the offense has struggled oftentimes this season.
Well, to say they've struggled oftentimes this season is a big understatement, Jim. They've been borderline awful, but maybe they have found something that's going to work for them and get them on the right path.
1st and 10. They'll run it here. Taken down at the 45. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
That was a predictable play call here in the 4th quarter. You got a little lead, and you're trying to run the football to run out the clock, but the defense was ready and stopped it for a short gain.
The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance.
The Steelers are running the football with tremendous ease, and this is something we have not seen from their rushing attack this season.
No, we have not. Listen, we all know to run the football consistently in the NFL, that is something that's very hard to do. But they have been working extremely hard on it, and they've got it going today.
Get ready.
1st down at the 35. He's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. That's 2nd down coming up. Screen. Brings it into his body. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Phil, this team has played at such a high level for over 3 quarters, and that touchdown now should finally give them the confidence to know that they're going to take this game.
Oh, yeah, Jim, this game is over, and I'll tell you, let's look at one factor that we haven't talked much about today. The offensive line, they were terrific. You know, the old phrase, the big ugly's got it done. I don't think they're ugly. There are actually a lot of handsome men up there. But they got it done, and they were the difference in today's game.
Looking at some of these stats now, it's surprising to see how much the passing game has fallen off since the start of this one, Phil.
Yeah, there's a lot of answers to that, Jim. First off, the coverage has been better. The pass rush has picked up. And the biggest thing of all, the quarterback is just off target.
Has the reception all alone. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
Late in the 4th, and even after that touchdown, they're going to need a miracle in the closing moments.
I think what we're finding out, the game is never over. Play it till the end. They did a great job of scoring there. Now can they find a way to get that football back and maybe win this game?
The Steelers are trying to hold on to the lead. They're waiting for the kickoff here late in the 4th with a slim lead now. The score's 31-28.
Well, I don't think they had any choice. They had to go for the onside kick there. Really, the kick is just not good enough to give his teammates a chance from recovery, and now the game is probably over.
The Steelers offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down there again.
2nd down and 4. Outside now on the toss. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. The Jets stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. First down and 10. They're setting up screen. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
The Jets are ready to return the kick. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Jets offense still has a chance here, Phil. Late in the game, can they make something happen?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, Jim. I think let's look at it from the defensive side. Know the situation. If they get the ball, they catch a pass, make sure you come up and make the tackle. Don't let them catch and run and get a big play against you.
Offense has not been hard to find at this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy, but I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
Let's go.
The Jets take it from the 23. Looking long, and the pass is intercepted. It's going the other way, and this game is all but over. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
The Steelers break huddle and show a jumbo look. Handoff made. He's taken down at the 47. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Get ready.
Handoff out of the I formation. Tackle down right around the 47.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the
Still
penalty.
second down.
After that penalty, it's now 2nd and 14.
Go, let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
The give. And that's a gain of maybe 5. After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go.
Get ready.
Takes another handoff. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Steelers trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work if you can pick up a 1st down. But that time the defense is ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
The offense is going to stay on the field now for this 4th and 7. One more snap and we can call it a day. Dropping back 3. Antonio Brown with the catch. No stopping this team. They mount another victory here today to keep the streak going.
I think you said it right. There's no stopping him. It's going to be hard to stop him. I don't know how you're going to do it. Everything is going well. Good decisions by the coach, the quarterback, the defense. Everybody's playing well. Look out.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.